because he is a God that takes care of us. These things that we worry about in life are just not going to matter.
Right.
When we make it to heaven, nobody's going to ask, well, what kind of car did you drive? This is what I love about Dave Ramsey so much. He's like, you spend all this money on vehicles trying to impress people that don't even like you. It's so true. But we do care about what people think. We do. We focus on that. I'm guilty. I don't want anybody to not like me. Nobody wants that.
No.
If somebody doesn't like me, it bothers me. Or if somebody gives you a glance of like, I'm like, what's wrong with my wife? Why is she looking at me like that? Anybody got an extra bed? No, they said they don't got an extra bed. They said don't come home. Reading 18 here. And Gad came that day to David and said unto him, go up, rear up an altar unto the Lord in the threshing floor of Aaron. I was going to butcher that. I knew it. Arana, is that how you say that? The Jebusite. And David, according to the saying of God, went up as the Lord commanded, and Arah looked upon and saw the king and his servants come on towards him, and Arah went out and bowed himself before the king on his face upon the ground. And Arah said, therefore is my lord the king come to his servant. And David said, to buy the threshing floor of thee, to build an altar unto the Lord, that the pledge may be stayed from the people. The plague may be stayed from the people. So he went up to buy this property, and they were going to build an altar, and he offered it to him. He said, here, just take it. Just take it. I offer it unto you. But David said, oh, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to offer anything unto God that didn't cost me something. Sometimes we look at things and we live a good life, and we come in here on Sunday and in our best and we soak up everything that God has to offer, and we didn't count the cost. We didn't have no sacrifice, and we didn't put ourselves in a place that says that as we begin to worship, we got to worship when we don't feel like it. There's got to be some cost in it. I'm going to worship him no matter what. Even when I don't feel like it, I'm going to give him praise because he deserves every praise. I'm not going to soak up all this free worship, so to speak. Hear me out now. I want to give God my very best. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to worship him when I don't feel like it, when my body's aching, when my feet hurt. I'm going to give him praise. I'm going to give him worship because he deserves every bit of it. I'm going to pay the cost. I don't want God to look at me and say, well, it didn't cost you nothing. I'm going to worship him, God. I'm God.
Yes.
And this is what David realized. He said, no. I want God to see that it cost me something. I don't want anything to be given to me because I want to worship him. And I want to have to pay my way, pay my own way to worship him. Not that we pay to worship God, but hear me out what I'm saying. He didn't want to just get something that didn't cost him something. He wanted to worship God and erect this altar. I want it to cost me something because when it costs me something, it means so much more.